Okay. Hello, everyone on the YouTube stream. Waiting for the hour to begin. We have some people already in the waiting room. Now I hope there is no echo. Okay. So we will start in about 2 minutes. And I will also record this to the cloud. Okay. Hello, everyone on YouTube stream. Waiting for Okay, I guess I'm going to start letting people in. Hello, 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 everyone. Okay, it's good to see so many people. Wonderful. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Hi, hi.
Hi, Elena.
Vida, hi, Ele, Costa, Samia. Okay, people who are opening their cameras and
Good to see you.
see you all. I'm gonna mute the background noises from the joining participants. Okay, wonderful to see you. Oh my God, I missed you. We haven't seen each other for several weeks, right? Happy 2024. We are so inside 2024 already. It's probably not, doesn't feel like a holiday season anymore, but yeah, it's still the beginning of the year, and I'm happy to see many of you back to our AI playground. Again, this is a wonderful initiative that many people actually are enjoying, and I'm happy to see so many of you joining live. It's important actually to allocate some time for us to explore the new tools. Today's tool is going to be something that I've already presented in several forums, but it's always been so rushed, and we haven't had the chance to actually go inside and explore and tweak, and it is such a wonderful tool. It is on the topic of chatbots. If you remember, we started discussing these last year, AI chatbots for the students. So as people are joining, we will be waiting for just a few more seconds. But of course, we will start on time because we are finishing right after 60 minutes at 2 p.m. We will have to finish, and I hope you will take some new ideas into your pedagogy. So just to remind you, this is a part of our Impact initiative. Impact is virtual exchange Erasmus Plus program that brings in many countries together, European countries, Israel and Morocco. We are very, very happy to attract more and more followers. So And there will be some links in the chat if you want to follow our other activities and events. Please subscribe to our Facebook and YouTube and all different channels that we publish new activities. But here now we are in the AI playground. We are going to leave this forum mostly for pedagogy, for teachers, for the faculty. We are launching some other interesting activities for students mainly. So if you are a lecturer and you have your own students, and you would like to join some of our initiatives and activities with your students to have a kind of international collaboration experience, wow, please reach out. We do want you in our network. We want to connect with more lecturers in higher education who would be interested in collaborating with their students. So this forum is going to be mostly focused for academic faculty, teachers, instructors in higher education. So we can explore the AI tools together, brainstorm ideas for, pedagogy and the implementation of different tools. And let's begin. So I decided to begin actually from a reverse point. I'm not going to present a tool and ask you to log in right away. I'm going to ask you to be my student for a few minutes to actually explore the tool from the student perspective to see how it works. And after 7-8 minutes of your exploration, we will come back and you will see all the kind of things and all the reports that I'm getting from your interaction with the AI, with artificial intelligence chatbot. And then we will, in the second part, actually go and create. Everyone will create their own chatbots, even maybe more than one, because it's going to be very, very easy. You will be surprised how easy it is to create an artificial intelligence chatbot. So let's check that the chat is working. Yes, I want to ask maybe just briefly if you can write to me in the chat whether you are familiar with the website that I'm going to be sharing with you, which is called Mizou, M-I-Z-O-U. So I'm writing the name in the chat, and tell me whether you have had experience with this tool already. On the scale from 1 to 10, like maybe 0 if you have never heard about the tool, and 10 if you're a daily user of it. Okay, all right, excellent. Okay, so I don't see any participants from my previous events, so you will be all newbies, right, to this one. Excellent, this is an excellent tool. You will, oh my God, even Davida, you will absolutely love it. Okay, I am so thrilled to
I absolutely love you.
teach a tech, guru. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, let me begin. So my students already, we are teaching already in the semester, and my students, when they come to me, they say, Elena, we want to improve our grammar in English. And I say, okay, I don't teach grammar anymore. I don't want you to be so accurate. I just want you to be fluent and express yourself and communicate better and practice your speaking. But they have this request of improving their own grammar. So why not delegate this task to AI? Because they can actually interact with the chatbot and try to improve their grammar. So I can find you. Yes, I will share the link to the website in a moment. We are starting with the simulation. You are in this simulation. You are my students. I'm sending you to the chatbot. You will experience what it is. And then you will become teachers again and create your own chatbot, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna slow down because some of you actually told me I was speaking too fast. So just tell me if I'm too fast again. No, excellent. So 000, it's gonna be a new tool for many of you, maybe most of you. Amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen right now. And I'm not sharing any links yet. I would like to show you that, thinking of my students first, thinking of my students. Oh, okay, so that was just an interruption. I'm going to make sure that everyone's muted. Yes, okay. So thinking of my students, I came up with the 10th Mastery Challenge bot, which is not really something that I personally created. I just found it in the library. You can find tons of bots that are already ready and you can use them. And the bot that I actually created is called Cross-Cultural Communication Quest. So I will present you with two options, and there are many other bots that I already have in my library, but we will practice. I will give you the choice. I will not force you to improve your English grammar. If you don't want to, you will have an option to go into the cross-cultural communication quest, which is, if I go inside, I will tell you the concept of the bot. So let me just go into a new session. I'm sharing like behind the scenes, right? How it works. I will explain what this bot is about. So the introduction to the bot is that you are a young professional about to start your first international assignment. Your task is to interact with Alex, your business consultant, to navigate through various global workplace scenarios. You will encounter communication barriers and cultural misunderstandings, and you must apply effective communication strategies to overcome these challenges. Your success will be measured by your ability to adapt and communicate in this diverse environment. So this is not what you see as students, because when I'm just launching this now. So I'm going to show you that going into the tools, I have an option to assign the time. So I will choose 10 minutes. You will have 10-minute interaction with this bot. I can also choose different voices, Emma or John. So I'll stay with Emma. Make sure that you can also activate your microphone. You will play. You can talk to the bot actually, right? And it will talk back to you. I'm going to grade you. You will receive some grades, okay? I'm not going to be writing rubrics myself. I have amazing AI at my fingertips. So I just click generate. The tool generates the rubric. And I'm going to launch this right away and share the link with you. This is just amazing. Okay, launch. Now, when I launch this as a teacher, I receive a link right away. And the amazing aspect of this particular tool is that students do not have to log in and create accounts and share their email address, share their personal data. This tool is designed for education, for schools, for higher education, universities. So it's so convenient that you don't have to ask your students to actually create an account in just another app. So all you do is just copy the link that is created when you create a session and share it with your students. You can post it in your LMS, like a permanent link. They can always go back and interact with the tool. So I'm going to just share the link with you now in the chat. Group chat. So this is the first option. If you want to test your communication skills in a cross-cultural setting with some kind of pitfalls and misunderstandings, and you're trying to figure out how to deal with the situation, go for this link. If you want to practice your grammar, I'm going to launch another one and share the link with you as well. So I have already prepared this here. So this one is for cultural communication. Can someone write in the chat that this first link is for cultural communication bot? Because I'm gonna also offer another option, because not everyone wants to communicate in a cultural situation. Maybe someone wants to practice their grammar. That's fine too. Okay, so this is also cultural communication. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my chat bots and share the grammar bot, and then you will practice your. So this is Tense Mastery Challenge. Tense Mastery Challenge is about that is supposed to help you navigate the English tenses, the use of the verb in the right tense. So this would be idea here, and you can see that I did not create this bot, but it sounds fun. I can change the grade level. I can say that you are university level participants, and I will just go and also create the time limit. You will interact with John's voice, and the grading rubrics also will be automatically generated by this amazing software. Okay, so I'm going to launch this one in a second, and please, can someone write in the chat that the grammar bot is on the way, and I'm sharing it with you right now. You know what? I don't like this, but it's okay. I don't like these grades, but okay. It's okay. I could have just regenerated the rubrics, but we are just running out of time. Okay, so it's the next link. So you have two links to choose from. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Please go into one of these. just enter your name and interact with the bot. And I see you back in about 8 minutes. I want you to actually experience.
Do you put us in focus mode?
No, I'm gonna, you can, you know what? I can actually put you in breakout rooms like on your own. You will be alone in the room and then bring you back.
Maybe 2 by 2 is best.
You're not supposed to interact with each other, just with the bot.
Okay, with the bot. Okay.
Okay, just with the bot. So let's
Okay.
create maybe 60 rooms automatically. Create and open the room. So you will be now quietly in your room working with the bot, and then you will be brought back and we will continue. Options, we need only like 9 minutes for that. The rooms. Please join the room after you click on the link of the choice of the bot of your choice. Choose the bot and then go interact and then come back and we will see what happened. All right. So there are people who are joining. So I see that we have Michal, for example. You can also choose a link first before I send you to a room. What we are doing now, if someone has just
Okay, Ilana, thank you. I can stay here, it doesn't matter.
yeah, you can stay here. Okay, perfect. As long as you know what you're doing. Okay. Those who are here, right? We're 7 minutes. I hope you're practicing, but we also have some recording behind. So in order for this not to be awkward and quiet time, I'm gonna share my screen and sneak peek in behind the scenes. So I can see that the first bot, cross-cultural communication quest, has 28 students currently working on it. This is the one that I just launched in front, like live. What about the grammar bot? Let's check that one. Inside the TEMS Mastery Challenge, I have 24 students. Okay, so half and half. We have 24 participants in the grammar bot. And we have 28 in the cultural communication quest bot. Maybe even more, no, 28 and 24, perfect. So we are going to wait for another like 5 minutes for people to interact with the bot, to experience it from the student's perspective, and then we will see the results. right? So there is a share button if you like a chat bot, like if someone of your colleagues wants you to share a chatbot with them, you can share like this. So you can actually create chatbots and share with each other. And there is also Facebook, WhatsApp, different places where you can share the chatbots. What about the particular session active? You can also share access to an existing session. So that's what I was looking for. So if you have a session that is active and you have people working there and you want to add more students or more participants, maybe even on a later date, you can share access to a particular session that is open. Net sessions. Very interesting. I would like to see your reaction. Also, maybe let me just see. So this is the well, I actually wanted to test the grammar bot for my students. So I will also enter it as a student. For those who are on YouTube, right? We do have like 2 minutes before everyone comes back. So what is happening now? I shared this link and we are as participants accessing this bot from the student perspective. So when you click on the link, you are prompted to enter your name as a student, right? So you would need to enter your name and then start session. So when you start a new session, let's share some, you can actually play the bot.
Welcome to the Tense Mastery Challenge. Ready to test your skills?
And you can respond with a microphone, right? Without typing. Yes, I'm ready.
Fantastic, Elena. Let's start with something simple. Can you form a sentence using the present continuous tense to describe what you are doing right now?
Yes, I'm talking to you, Tense Mastery Challenge bot.
Well done, Elena. That's a correct use of the present continuous tense. Now, could you please form a sentence using the past perfect tense to describe an action that was completed before another action in the past?
Okay, I am not sure what you mean. Do you mean something like I ate my breakfast before I came to my office? I was pretending, of course, that I don't know what the tense is, so I made a mistake intentionally. Look, you can also check what you recorded before you send it. Okay, I am not sure, right? And you can maybe record. And I think this is it. Now participants will be coming back. Continue when everyone's back in about 20 seconds. Maybe I'll just close the rooms. Okay, so the time is up and we are here with all the breakout rooms survivals because not everyone likes the activity to actually do things, but we are here for actual practice, right? This is not a webinar or me talking about interesting things, that even though I love talking and and I can do it all the time, but I do think that it's very important for everyone to practice. Do we have all the people back here? Yeah, I hope everyone's back. Okay, I think yeah, everyone's back. Okay, perfect. So while you were in those rooms, I was also kind of pretending to be a student. We are not recording this, so let me just re-record to the cloud. I guess when we open breakout rooms, the recording stops, so we'll continue now. So what I was doing while you were in those rooms, I was also pretending to be a student. And I was so amazed by the fact that you only need to put your name, no need to sign up, you interact with the bot. I actually played on the play button. I don't know if you use the play button. So here I just answered the question. I'll show you what it works, what it looks like. I hope you paid attention that you don't have to type your answers. You can actually talk to the bot, which is
I
nice.
didn't find this button. I couldn't find it, so I just typed.
Okay, so that's why I'm sharing my screen to show you all the little buttons that you probably have missed. So this is the excellent opportunity. So you see the play button under the bots, script. So this is where you click on play. Let me remove my drawing. And now just by clicking on it, let's see.
You're on the right track. The past perfect is used to stress that an action was completed before another action in the past. However, the sentence you gave uses simple past for both actions. For the past perfect, you would say, I had eaten my breakfast before I came to the office. Can you now try to form another sentence using the past perfect tense correctly?
Okay, and here I can record my answer and say, can you explain again, how do I form past perfect? I don't understand. I'm a student, right? Obviously, I don't want to. So, and by the way, I did it fast, but once you record, you have an option to play and play back, listen to your recording, see that if that's exactly what you wanted to be recorded. And then once it's ready, supposed to go. Maybe okay, I see that the timer here, it says 5 minutes. I don't know if it's the right thing. Anyway, you have all experienced this. I just really wanted to show you that you can talk to the bot. So you have the play for the bot to speak, and you have your own microphone to record your answer. I see that I still have 4 minutes left. What happens when I leave? Let's just leave because I want to see the results. Do you really want to end the session now? Yes. Because I want also to get the grade as a student. Okay, so thank you, the session has ended. You see, it's very user-friendly from the student perspective. They just enter with a name, leave whenever they want. Now back to the teacher's screen. What was happening while you were in the rooms? First of all, I discovered that we have half and half audience. Half of the audience, 27 participants, explored the Tense Mastery Challenge bot. While the other half, so this is another screen now. I need to open another tab to show you my chatbots. And no, it just takes me to override this one. Okay, so let me open the first cross-cultural communication quest. So I had 32 participants in this one. So this one was a little bit more interesting. So more people joined, 32 participants. Okay, now as a teacher, what can I do with this? By the way, if you want to add more participants to the same session, first of all, you can start a new session anytime and with the new date, with the new group of students. But if you have, for example, the same group of students and you want just extra students join the same session, you can also do it. You just go to the session, click on it. You will see the list of the students who attended the session. You will already see some of the AI suggested grades, the duration of the student interaction inside the grade, whether it was submitted or not. So all those of you who didn't submit, you didn't get a grade, but those who submitted were already graded. And then you can share access to the same session with new students as well, okay? So this is the way how you can share.
Yeah, but you set 10 minutes time. So if the 10 minutes is over, it's 10 minutes for each one when you get in.
No, it's timeout. I see that somebody joined probably at the beginning. So once it's still, you see I exit or someone exited. So it's either you exit or timeout and then you will.
Yeah, but when you share it with other people.
No. It's the time starts counting for the new access. So you can still access and it will begin 10 minutes from the beginning. So it's
Okay.
not a particular time. It's from the beginning of the interaction. You will have 10 minutes to be inside the bot. Okay, so this is the behind the scenes here with the AI suggested grade, which is neat. Now we are already half an hour in the session, but what I wanted to demonstrate here is that AI can interact quite, individually with each of one of your students. And this is not, of course, limited to the English language. So we had a grammar bot, but we also had a cross-cultural communication bot. And maybe I'll just do another simulation and create a new bot that is just totally from a different field, maybe laser physics or something. Okay, let's see. And then there will be this bot ready for the lecturer to use with their students. Okay,
Is it totally free, Yelena?
it's totally free. It's totally amazing. It's really like mind-blowing. You can go to explore and actually explore different topics that have been created by other educators around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And
Languages, Arabic, Hebrew, right to left.
So far, I think it's mostly in English. I'm pretty sure it will be developed into new languages soon.
Elena, how do we create the prompt? Are you gonna?
Okay, I'm showing you this right away.
Okay.
This is the best part of it. Okay, so I'm just showing that you do have a library where you can explore different, topics and bots ready. Try it and then just copy it into your library and then share with your students. You don't actually have to go through the process of creation. But I'm pretty sure that you don't even need to go there because you probably would think of a bot for a particular purpose, learning outcome or challenge that your student have, and you would want your bots to be customized to your particular niche and subject that you're teaching. So in order to create the bot, that's the best part. So let me just first of all share the link with you to this website, and then you will create your account in Mizo. So this is mizo.com. When you click on it, let me just maybe also show it in copy link. I'll show it from a different.
I see it asks me if I want to custom or AI generated. I have like two options.
Davida, you are a tech guru, so just slow down because other people are a little bit slower.
Sorry.
Demonstrate, right? I will guide you. I will tell you what I did and what I found works best. So when you go for the first time and it prompts you to create an account, you can go to your account and you can also, I think it's because I'm connected, but you will probably have an option to generate, like to connect to your Gmail. So just do that, right? You can connect to your Gmail. I see that here also I have an account in this another Gmail. So never mind. It's very easy connected to a Gmail. You don't have to create password, just have it connected and then it's easy to find in the future. So in order to create a new chatbot, go to your chatbots, right? My chatbots. I don't think, I do have several here. Okay, is it the same account? What happens here? Okay, maybe I just got confused. I need to log out and then come back. Okay, so build a chatbot. It's right in the middle of the screen. Very easy. So when you go to build a chatbot, I'll tell you my story. At the beginning, I had a very specific chatbot in mind. I wanted my chatbot to help my students to be more organized in their courses and to help them create checklists for their personalized, learning objectives and maybe just tracking all the work that they need to do in my course. So my idea was like a checklist assistant or productivity assistant for students. And I actually went into custom and I started prompting and writing the text myself. I used ChatGPT to help me create all the prompts and everything. But then I found that the space is very limited. You're not allowed to actually go in and write all the details that you have in mind. So I was pretty limited compared to other places where you can create your chatbots. It worked, but it was quite a lot of work for me. Then I said, okay, I'll try AI generated chatbot. And you know what? That's all you need. It's just amazing. Go to AI generated. Don't forget about custom. Don't even go there. You don't need that. So in an AI generated chatbot environment, let me see. You see, you even have get ideas prompt. So all you need to share with this app is the learning objective. What do you want your students to achieve, to learn, to develop, right? So let's say students will. Can someone write to me in the chat? I do want it to be like really something not unusual. We'll learn about or we'll practice something and give me something from laser physics, please, or environment or something that I'm not expert at.
How to use their time efficient.
This is something very general and everyone will love the bot and use it. Costas, let's make it very, very niche. Like
You don't want it specific, you want it specific or general?
you can go either way. I mean, let's go for Costas' suggestion. Learn how
I want to teach an article about the effect of music on people.
Okay, learn about the
way
effect
music affects our lives or something like that.
of music on people. And let's put this one and get some ideas. Let's give it to the university student. By the way, also bear in mind that when you say university, we think about like university level native speakers. So if your students are not English native speakers, I would go for like a grade 5 and 6, but depending
grade 5?
Yeah, why not?
Are university students in grade 5? Oh, that's pathetic. No, they're not.
Depending on the level of the language, if they are pre-basic or basic level, or I don't know.
Let's if they were mid-cadmium, would you say
we do want the language to be accessible and simple for
all right.
Foreign language learners. But again, try different grades and see what works, right?
All right.
So, with this broad topic in mind, what I like about the chatbot generation is that it produces some ideas. Okay, so you have a quiz, music and emotion, a quiz to explore how different genres affect mood and enhance learning. You can go for discussion prompts. Prompts for discussing personal experiences with music's impact on emotions and memory. You can go for a bot, which is a research assistant, a bot to guide research on music's effect on the brain and behavior. Which one do you like? And sometimes you see it comes up with such wild ideas that you haven't even thought about.
Fantastic.
What I recommend at this point, this is important. What happens to me normally, I want all of these. They're so different, but they are interesting to explore, but you can only choose one and then you forget about the other one. So if you like more than one, I would select or just make some notes, copy paste, because once you generate one, you lose the other options. So, you know, take some kind of record of what has been suggested because you will not get it back. So this is a suggestion, right? You know, generate, let's just go for one. Generating chatbot, it's just a matter of a few clicks. You don't do anything here. It generates the learning outcomes, it explains to the software how to behave and or what kind of language to use. It's really awesome. So you are a research assistant and the student is a music psychologist. Explore how music influences the brain and behavior. You can regenerate if you don't like the description. Not only that, you even have the image AI generated, like, you know, the avatar, which is interesting. The AI name is Harmony. You see, oh, so thoughtful and fun and creative. Start tweaking with more options. So you can think about a welcome message, welcome music psychologist, ready to delve into world of musical influence. You can change that if you don't like it. Rules. You can upload some files if you have an article that will support the bots, you know, a database of knowledge that you wanted to use. Look how beautiful this thumbnail is with the music theme and everything. And the short description is that the bot to guide research on music's effect on the brain and behavior. Okay, and subject is music. Okay, all you need to do is just, you know, say publish. That's it. When you click publish, you decide whether it's your private bot or whether you make it public, and then it will appear in that big library with other users who will be able to copy this, confirm. That's it. That's all. you know, that other person with the grammar should do just that. I want my students to improve their, you know, knowledge of tenses, click, 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 and it's done. And that's it. It's new session, and you share the link with your students, and they, you know, work on the musical influence explorer. So now,
Elena, can I ask you something?
yes, please.
Question off.
So you at the beginning you mentioned that you are using also the OpenAI, what is the name, the ChatGPT, in order to help you. I mean, during the settings of this chatbot, did you engage ChatGPT or?
No. So if you're
No.
doing it, there are two options: either manual creation of the chatbot, and then, well, according to all the research, that the best prompts are actually generated by AI itself. I was generating my chatbots with the help of ChatGPT. So I was trying to create the right prompts, you know, working with ChatGPT, and then using the manual from scratch chatbot creation. But it just turns out that it's much more efficient in terms of saving time and getting even better ideas than I have myself, because the tool, you just give it the learning outcome, and the tool generates so many different options of different chatbots, and everything, all the prompts, all the behavior, everything is already automatically generated by AI. You can go back and edit all those fields, but you don't have to if you like the way they are. This is the best part. It's a real time saver. You just give it the learning outcome, give it the topic, the direction, and the bot is created in a minute of in a matter of seconds for you.
So it creates the bot without a prompt?
Yeah, it creates the prompt itself. You just create,
And it will generate the prompt.
yeah, it automatically generates all the prompts behind, and you can go back and edit those and tweak it to your liking, but essentially the major part of work is done.
I have another technical question, Elena.
Yes, please.
If I upload files to support like an assignment, for example, do my files go to the library with the prompt?
It's supposed to be attached to the chatbot description, you know, options.
So they go with it.
Yeah, it goes with it. To be honest, I'm not sure how it's gonna work and whether it's gonna interact with the student based mostly on ChatGPT or the file, or both, because this has not been explored properly yet, I guess.
Yeah, so I should probably try it and see.
Yes, it's a matter of experimenting, and that's what we have AI Playground for. So why not, in the remaining, you know, 20 minutes, you have the time to create 20 chatbots, because you just need 1 minute to create one each. So let's do it. Please go to the link of this website, Meizo. Make sure you connect it to your Gmail, because it's the easiest and fastest way to open an account. And yeah, please, in the chat, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like this tool? I am amazed, because you also have all the, let's go back to grading. Let's see how it, do you remember there is, when you create a session, you have an option to add the grading part and limit the time of the student interaction with the bot? Yes, please, some reactions in the chat. How much do you like it so far? I mean, you haven't really maybe tested.
Can I have another question? Ask another question?
Yes.
Sometimes, well, with ChatGPT, it has mistakes, of course, still. And is there a possibility for us as teachers to check how accurate he is, and maybe to make those mistakes visible to students too? How accurate it is actually?
Right. Let's check this out, because this is an interesting question, right? Do we have access to the student actual interaction? Let's see. If I go to the session, and if I see, Irina, do you mind if I open what you've done? I don't know if we have Irina here, because you see we have some kind of grading even for it.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Irina. Okay, wonderful. Let's see if I get student access and student grading. If I go to student grading, first of all, yeah, I see everything that Irina has done. So you as teacher have access to all of your students' recordings. Oh my God, right? It's like you have this
Irina, can we ask it to give the students feedback?
Yeah, that is something that you would do in the part of the prompts. So if you want this particular, I don't know if in cross-cultural communication quest, it's kind of, it's a matter of practicing, but if we go to grammar, yeah, you can definitely describe, because there is a window. Let me show you. Even when I go to my chatbots, I'll show you with the edit option.
So I need to put that in the prompt. So I would add at the end of whatever my assignment is and give the students feedback on their work.
Yeah, so intense
Okay.
mastery challenge, for
Goes to
example.
the prompt.
Yeah, let's see what kind of prompts. So this is something that I found that was created by another educator, but in case I wanted to creation day, can I even edit it? I'm not sure I have access to the editing in the chat that I didn't create myself. That's interesting. Then let's just edit the one that we just created about music. Here we have edit, and here no. So when you take somebody's chat bot, you cannot edit it. When you create yours, you have access to editing. So this is
What
another-
if you duplicate it? If you duplicate the tense mastery,
Well,
then
it
maybe
goes
you
automatically.
can edit it.
You know what? I would just go and create my own, because
I
when
don't think
go
you
to
can
the-
see his prompt if,
Yeah, exactly. You don't have access to the prompt. It doesn't duplicate it with all the things behind. That's why my recommendation would be just create your own tense, you know, and you can also maybe specify that AI generated. My students will maybe from my experience, I didn't see that the actual bot asked me to fill in the gaps. Will practice. English tenses in fill in the gaps, something like this, multiple choice maybe, or I don't know, let's fill in the gaps, and grade level, let's give it, I don't know, another lower level, because they have weak students sometimes that need practice with tenses. Let's see some ideas that it has with fill in the gaps. Maybe I didn't give it enough prompts here specifying that this is the foreign language students, but fill in the blanks, mastering a chatbot to practice English tenses by filling missing words, enhancing grammar skills. Okay, let's just go for generate this one. And once it's ready, even when in the process, you can you can see whether I think this whole software is like made for educators, for schools in mind. So I think the behind the scenes big prompting is done for us. That's why we have only very little space with limited number of characters to prompt, because we don't need to explain that, you know, you will behave as a teacher and you will also correct my students. But if you want that in the instructions, we can. You see, we have the title, Master English Tenses, we have AI instructions. So it means that we, for AI instructions, clearly define the roles and responsibilities for both the chatbot and the student. You see, this is like, it also explains every step in the setting. In more options, you have a welcome message, welcome time traveler, ready to master tenses with me, grammar guru. Okay, now rules is respond with hints is if needed, correct or praise answers. You see, it's automatically generated, but if you want some more details, and you're limited to 500 characters, which is not a lot, but you know, you can choose the voice and a nice chat, but I love it. I'm going to publish it and share it with the students who asked for it.
Good. I'm trying to generate the article, the chat box with both articles to have them compare and contrast, but I don't see where I can put the article.
Okay,
it's an attached file.
yeah,
What
so
do you
in the edit bot, and
In
I'm not sure
the-
it actually knows how to do that, so don't have
I
that
didn't
expectation.
I didn't get that option.
It's in, okay, so in the edit, more options, you have to go down, more options, because it's like closed.
Ah,
At the bottom of the screen, when you click on more options, and you can customize the welcome message, the rules, and then you have the knowledge file.
right now let me see if I can find it again.
Go to my chatbots, it's there for sure.
Wait a second.
It's
Yeah.
there.
No, but I left it to come back to ask you a question. Now I don't know where it is.
Okay, it's one of the in one of the tabs. I'll stop sharing. Maybe
Yeah.
if anyone else has any other questions so far.
I probably missed it. How do I add student's name?
All right, so you don't do that. The only thing you do as a lecturer, as a teacher,
Because I saw the names of your students.
yeah, you go to Mastering English Tenses, you go to Chatbot, you create a new session for your students. You don't add any names, you just create a new session. In personalization, if you want to say that, okay, my session is going to be actually with the university students. You see, you can personalize the grade level, you can even personalize the learning objectives a little bit. This is excellent for those chatbots that you borrow from the library, but you can even customize further your own chatbots. And then go down all the way down to the tools, because I love the tool of timer, because if I know that I want 10 minutes in the bot, I can set it here. And you can again change the voice if you like. And what I love about this one is that you can also generate grading rubrics. So all is done for you. Then once you launch the session, let's see that it's done. Okay, launch.
No.
And once it's done, the link is here. You share this link with your students. You put it on your LMS. You send it to them in an email, in the WhatsApp, whatever your channel is. Post it in your social media. And you know, whoever enters this link, look what happens when they click on the link. They get this window where they are asked to write their name. That's it. They are not required to log in with an email or any kind of personal information. So they simply share their name, Elena, and start session.
Could I ask you a question, please, Elena?
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, of course.
When you put the timer for, say, for 10 minutes, is it possible to see? Oh, it does show it at the top, how long you have left? Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
so once
you.
you begin, you see the time on top. And I'm personally really excited about this one. I'm gonna also collect the impressions from my students and share in the follow-up with you. And we do have 10 minutes. Excellent. So it's time for you also to come up with some chatbots. Does anyone want to share their screen and see what they're creating? Maybe
I'll share mine because I've got it going if it's okay.
Sure, and go ahead. What kind of bots?
So excuse me, Elena.
I lost mine. I'll do it again.
Just a
Never
second.
mind.
Good luck. Yeah.
Okay, let me make it bigger.
Yeah.
I created one on an assignment on writing paragraphs. for
Nice.
LinkedIn. I just tested, by the way, it will upload PowerPoints, including to text. I just tried one.
Interesting. Okay.
It was the prompt was easy. Let me see if you can see it.
Yeah,
I
what I
don't
love
know how to-
about it, the prompt is right here in the rules. So responses should be based on, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's instruction. The student will be asked to write a description.
That's my instructions. Yeah.
Okay.
And then up here, you can see what it did with that, which is actually quite good.
And the great part of it is that they can click like play and listen to it as well. It's not only reading, it's also listening. And someone wants to get my Filling the Gaps link to actually practice. Of course, I will share with pleasure. No problem. Here you go. I think this is the one.
Elena, does it support Hebrew?
Not that I know of. I think it's
Okay.
in English, but let's hope that it will pick up other languages soon, right? It's pretty
So what
amazing.
does this generate all fields do here? That I didn't know what to do with.
So this is the beginning stage where you just pick the idea, and now actually this is the time for you to decide whether you want to come up with your own welcome message and your own rules, blah blah blah. Hit the generate all fields button. You will see what happens. Hit it.
Okay.
It actually creates a welcome message for you. It creates the rules for you now, and then you will you see welcome, ready to describe your dream job in a well-structured paragraph. Let's begin. This would be the first line that the student gets.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
And then you have some
And
rules.
then it took the rules from my prompt.
Exactly. Yeah. So this would be the welcome message. Go all the way down. You see, you have some nice
Oh, and it
thumbnail.
created a thumbnail and a,
Yeah, and you can, I think you can even regenerate it or replace it with your own image, whatever, whatnot. Now, in order to make it public and share it with your students, you have to hit on publish.
and where is, oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah, in the top
Publish.
corner. Make it public, unless you want to keep it for you only and keep editing it later.
No, I can always take it back down, right?
Yes, you can
Yeah,
do that, and you can always go back and
take it.
edit the prompts and tweak the instructions and the rules, and you're all done now. In order to share it with your students, when you click share, by the way, it will not share it with the students. Don't share with the students like that. Pay attention what says. It says that this is for you to share the chatbot with fellow educators. If you wanted to share this bot with us, so that we can probably then have access to all the editing features.
So I copy it.
Yeah, and then it's for
And
teachers.
then I
sharing,
put
right?
it in the chat.
Yeah, it's for teachers
Sorry, Elena.
sharing, Anne, right? This is not for sharing with students. In order to share it with the students, you need to create a session
Okay, let's see if it will paste.
in the chat, in the Zoom chat.
I'm going to try pasting it. Not everything will paste into a chat, but I'm going to try it.
Okay, so you need to find the Zoom chat, right?
Okay.
You're pasting it somewhere else.
Elena, yeah, I wanted to ask you, sorry, because I'm occupied with other things. I don't know if you mentioned it. Is there a community resource? Like a Word?
Yeah, go to Explore. There is an Explore button on top, and then there is a huge library of all kinds of chatbots created by educators.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Explore.
but again, it's much better to just go and create your own, because it's not a lot of work. Just giving it the learning outcome, and it creates some amazing chatbots. And what you're doing now is you're trying to copy and paste it somewhere. I don't know where
Trying to copy it and paste it into the chat, and it won't paste for
Okay.
some reason.
So click on the copy, and then in order to paste, you need to have access to our, let me stop sharing. Yes, you need to have share, you need to have, and then stop share. You need to have access to the Zoom chat if you wanted to share it with us educators. If you want to share it with your students, you need to open a new session. There is a blue big button, new session, click on it, and then you will open a session for your
I see what you're right, because it just now it pasted for you guys.
Yes, and
And
this is
show me again how to share it with the students.
so right next to the share button, which I said don't click on it, right next to it, the blue one says new session.
So click on new session.
Yeah.
Then share it with the students.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you create a new session, you have some extra editing feature where you define the length of the session. You can make it 10 minutes or half an hour, 60 minutes, whatever you decide, or maybe no timer at all. It's totally up to you. You may add the rubrics. You need to go all the way down and open all the extra additional editing settings. I do love the grading, because that kind of saves my time instead of me going into each and every interaction of the student and the bot. I do have that information recorded, but I also do have the AI generated grades for my students.
And how do you find its grading compared to you?
I don't know. I haven't done that research yet. My semester is only starting.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, a lot of questions, of course, for us to learn. And
there's a warning. There's a warning at the beginning that says there's AI is okay, but it's not like it doesn't grade like a teacher, something like that. But you know what? With all the workloads that we have, I think it's fine.
Yeah, and even though grading is fine, that just students practicing whatever they're practicing and interacting with AI is already.
It's fantastic, Elena. Thank you.
It is. I hope you will test it yourself, create your own bots. We have a WhatsApp group. We have, our Facebook and everything. Maybe just share some of your bots there. Let's see if what Anne created actually can be now edited by me. This is an interesting question, because we wanted to find out whether did you delete it, Anne, or is it still there?
No, it's still here and still then. And so now that you have the link, you can edit it. That's cool.
That's interesting, because I want to try, and it actually says, yeah,
See,
I
and it says you can.
I see. It says chatbot unavailable because it's currently undergoing moderation or is temporarily unavailable for
How about
testing.
if I
So
sign
maybe-
out? I'll sign
Maybe,
out.
okay, maybe you're doing something
Let
with
me
it,
sign out.
but that is another feature where you can collaborate on creating different bots with other teachers.
How do I sign out? I click on me, usually. That's
Yeah,
not,
and log
I'll just close it. That'll do it.
out. Any other questions in the remaining 3 minutes?
All right, now see if you can edit
Yeah, I'll check
out of it.
now.
Yes, yes, if we have
Excuse me,
questions,
I think,
if we have
I think that
questions,
the,
can we write to you on the AI site, or where can we write if we
Yeah,
have
we have
questions?
a WhatsApp group. We can, it's called AI Playground, just,
Okay,
interact.
so we should ask questions there. Thank you so
Sure,
much.
you can do anything.
I think that the question of how it grades is crucial.
If you wanna, I would not trust real grading and assessment to any AI tool, that's for sure. It does give us a little bit of indication of what it thinks of our students, effort. I would not take it really seriously. If a student gets a C because they didn't do anything, then okay.
Do
but
the
if-
students see students see their grades immediately?
I don't know. Do you guys see your grades? Just
We did. Yeah, you're right, we did.
you did.
You know what, just as an encouragement for them, I think it's a nice thing.
Yeah, yeah.
If
Or
nothing else.
discouragement.
Well, you know what? Oh, so what? So what? So they should learn one way or the other. I don't think it's such a bad thing if it says that they need to improve this or improve that.
Okay, so there is a question
But
about our-
if the students feel that the grading is unfair, it's just discouraging.
Well, that's a good question. Will it argue with them like a good Israeli?
You know what, you can, if you don't want to discourage your students, just remove the grading, the rubric part altogether and ask them to interact with the bot for 10 minutes. No
That's right.
assessment, no, evaluation,
Yeah.
involved, no judgment.
No feedback, with no
Go
feedback.
go and explore and just practice. That's another strategy. Right? The WhatsApp group number is in the registration website. You just find our AI Playground information and it's there. But I'm happy to have new members, and please follow us on YouTube, on Facebook, and see you next week, next Wednesday at 1. We're going to explore something really, really amazing next week about videos and shorts. Take care.
Hi, can I just ask another question really quickly? Is there,
Very
do you
much.
have,
60
you
seconds.
say there's a WhatsApp group that we can write in to ask questions?
Yeah, there is one. Thank you very much.
Do you have the number that you could give us to join, please?
I know, you know what? I can share the link to the group if you stay with me just for a few minutes. Let's see, we have the WhatsApp group. Okay, group link here, copy it. I'm sending it in the chat so that you can join right away. There are reminders, so don't forget, we're starting now, all that there. Okay, so I'm sending it in the chat. And in the meantime, we do have a link there also in the chat asking you to give us feedback for these sessions. It's very important for impact, for our reporting. So please, please, please share your feedback in the link. So this is the WhatsApp group. Don't leave, don't leave. I'm going to send you a feedback group if you're here. Feedback link, where is it? Here, Samia sent it earlier. I'm pretty sure you probably missed it, but I'm resending it now. Don't miss it.
Elena, the link was shared before. That's okay.
I know, but you need to remind people to click on it. Now click and then you can go. Thank you so much. Take